In a world filled with screens and distractions, we invite you to reconnect with the natural world around you. Welcome to Nature Bound, a podcast dedicated to unpacking the intrinsic bond between humans and nature. We'll uncover the benefits of spending time outdoors, including how a nature-centric lifestyle can improve your mental health, elevate your leadership skills, and unleash your creativity. And now here's your host, outdoor enthusiast, and renowned author of The 7 Principles of the Magic Rock, Emmanuel Rose.
Welcome to this episode of Nature Bound. We're going to dig in today into a really interesting online tool that people right now in the Bay Area can use, but eventually it should be released to the world at large. I'm pleased to introduce Mike Kahn, who's an accomplished marketing communications professional with a remarkable 25-year career at the nexus of conservation and connectivity to nature. After leading initiatives at Hill Tromper, an online platform dedicated to regional outdoor recreation, Mike is now channeling his passion into a new venture, Explore Local Nature. The software startup aims to bridge communities with local outdoor events and nature organizations. When he isn't innovating in technology or advocating for environmental awareness, Mike enjoys hiking, surfing, and capturing the beauty of nature through photography. Let's dive into his insights on marketing with conservation and how Explore Nature came to being and what is in store for it. Mike, thanks for taking some time today to have a conversation with me.
Thanks, Emmanuel. It's great to be here.
Well, you got to tell me from the time that you conceived of Explore Local Nature to today, how much time has that been that's transpired?
It's really been, I'd say, a year and a half since some of the key elements were really percolating, especially around some of the technology that's been coming out that is unlocking some of the potential. I saw it able to move in a direction that wasn't really available before.
Yeah, that's interesting. So it's kind of it's a little bit of a juxtaposition, right? The technology focused nature site and the intersection of that, right, in the kind of in our time. So talk a little bit about how that has been for you.
Well, man, that basically goes back to childhood, since I was born and raised in Palo Alto. Of all places, just happened to be born there, and really dad had a job at Hewlett Packard, and so we're in tech land, and so it's really been part of the culture. And as I was growing up, my parents loved to hike and get outdoors, and there's so many amazing places to recreate in our area. And so that the dirt started to rub off, but also really seeing all the technology coming out. And even when I was graduating college around the dot-com boom time, really both seeing the potential, but also all the planned obsolescence and all the challenges with technology. And I was already on an environmental track and passion. And so really there's eclectic aspects, but that has been my career, is basically the kind of the tech for good, tech for nature side of things. And it's taken a lot of twists and turns, but it's ultimately been the track.
Well, that's cool. Obviously, I love it. I think it's great. Anything that we can do to encourage individuals or families or kids to get outside is a critical activity for mental health and the good of all things wild. Talk a little bit about what you're doing at Explore Local Nature and what the vision is and where you're at.
Yeah, so the vision is connecting people to nature, and having a tech platform, a one-stop shop that really is aggregating information that allows people to find things that are in a really fragmented market right now. And this has been the case for a long time, and I've been worked in the industry. And so you have all of the land managers, open space agencies, all the nonprofit entities and organizations, third parties, outdoor businesses. Everybody's pitching their own stuff. It's all over the place. And even through AI queries, you just find tip of the iceberg. And so really getting excited about utilizing the latest technology, some of it is AI driven, to aggregate and process that information to make it available to people and easy to find. So whether you're looking for those guided hikes, restoration or trail building, mountain bike rides, surf contests out here, or hunting elements, there's really so much going on, and trying to bring that together so that there's no more FOMO, no more nature FOMO, and both
Yeah.
for the nature enthusiasts, so that's a clear audience. But I'm also as excited for the people who haven't been out and haven't explored, because this provides a tool to go, oh, there's so much I can do, and to get excited and find their organization, find the events, to get involved and make it easy. And this is just literally our tip of the iceberg in terms of the tech stack that we want to build, in terms of from the AI chat potential to really engage and educate, as well as we've started with the events and organizations, but there's the places, obviously, where to go, and the news and information. There's a significant amount to build, but it's using a very the technology that we're building right now and advancing to be able to deploy basically across that stack.
That's
Talking really tech now. I keep thinking about how much you work in technology, and then I know we're on the nature podcast, but this is really where hybrid. We're doing a hybrid show today.
That's okay. Yeah, I mean, these technologies are important tools that we use to communicate. So I have no problem with that. So you're focused on San Mateo County right now. I mean, how many events, how many activities have you cataloged for San Mateo County?
Yeah, there's about 200 events on the site right now, and that can vary. And there's still more to be aggregated and to be added to. And there's also about 90 organizations. Now, sometimes that's organizations doing one-off elements, some organizations that don't do events, but then other organizations that are doing a ton of events. So it's really quite a wide variety, but it's been really exciting to see people, the feedback, people getting excited about it, people saying they want it. Oh, I want this Bay Area wide. Really encouraging on the direction or what we want to do in terms of growth, and also organizations reaching out and saying, hey, how do I update my profile, or how do I get more information, or some events being submitted and surveys being filled out. We do have a survey form at the bottom of the pages, and really trying to get the feedback, both the bugs. Nature has bugs. We have bugs in our beta. Makes it an excuse. It's there, this is just launching, so there's a lot to do. But I'm really excited how well it has been working and the positive reception, and then just how much has been aggregated so far, and just really showcasing just how much is going on in one county.
Yeah, and so obviously California is a big spot. So you're in San Mateo County now, and then where's the next spot that you're going to be working on bringing online onto Explore Local Nature?
Good question. Some of it it's not definitive which next county may be coming, but part of it, honestly, once we get some of these tech elements dialed a bit more and planned in, honestly, I would love to be Bay Area wide, basically 10 counties, Bay Area, 9 counties plus Santa Cruz, which is really connected and a place I've work in. So this is a very robust, market, 7 million or so people, tons of tourists. There's a lot of a great, rich opportunity in terms of just so much going on in each of these areas. And then obviously people who go to the East Bay or down to Santa Cruz, and people want San Francisco, people want South Bay. There's definitely people clamoring. So I'm excited about the potential, and some of it may also be sponsor driven. That is part of our model. We literally just launched our first sponsor. So that is both, it's great and
so you
encouraging.
can say who that is now?
It is the San Mateo County Parks Foundation.
Exciting.
An awesome, it's the county park system, which is also really big. So many great county parks, but they also provide a lot of enrichment services, interpretation support, educational programs, and really being a great advocate for the parks, and a perfect alignment with us. And it just has been really reinforcing or encouraging to get that first sponsor on board. And literally we just got them on the site yesterday, and starting to want to raise awareness for them and really prove out how we can benefit brands. Both, there's definitely the agencies such as this or nonprofits, but also the geo-targeted aspect of what we're doing, I think, has a really exciting opportunity to put brands in front of people that are like, oh, I'm looking for information here in this restaurant, or this opportunity to go, this sporting equipment company. There's just a lot of potential as we grow to really be a beneficial platform. We're trying to keep it on a sponsorship basis, so not this free for all, just this advertising thing that's cluttered and doesn't fit with our brand necessarily, but really having a great mission driven business, and having other entities support us and us support them in the process. So really looking for these win-win collaborations.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, I can see on the events calendar, I mean, there's events that were happening today, and they just keep going every day of the week. So it becomes a real good resource for people who want to get outside or take their kids outside.
Absolutely. And kids is a really key element. And there's things in this process that I've learned. There's story time in the county parks for young kids. And actually, San Mateo County Parks Foundation just started a new one of those. And so there's just there's something for everyone, or many things for everyone, but being able to try and bring that together so that it surfaces these things, so that it's not a tough time to find this information.
Yeah, and so you're saying that the next area that you're gonna bring to light is to be determined, and based kind of on how the beta continues to shape up. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, there's getting the feedback, working on some of the bugs, and there's some adjustments, and really working on the scaling aspect, but we're pretty far along in that for a beta. But so I'm really excited. I'm bullish about the potential that we can expand sooner rather than later. But it's also really trying to also prove some of this product market fit aspects of it, and really growing awareness. So we're like literally just at the launch, and there's so many people and organizations to be reaching out to be doing a lot where we are. But the model is really, and the vision that excites me is to connect as many people as possible to nature. And to do that, we grow, and we basically are able to expand the area across the state. I'm talking to someone in Arizona who is doing similar work there, and they're like, I have people who are manually doing these things. Could I potentially use your platform? And so
Yeah, it's called a
there's
license fee.
license, franchise, so
Yeah.
like powered by Explore Local Nature. And this is part of also what we're figuring out is what are the parts of the business model or the different aspects here. So and that's a whole, yeah, there's a lot of different aspects, but also trying to focus. But it's really been encouraging and just love, yeah, feedback and support and all the good, bad, the beautiful is all welcome.
Absolutely. Well, I would love to see a section that's for kids camps, day camps, and summer camps. And I think that would be a big driver to get people onto the site for you as well.
Yeah, thanks. That's a great suggestion. It's also, and I don't know how I mean, you work with different businesses, and something I've been looking about is what is free, and then also like on the business side, the potential for small, like if they're not nonprofits entities, but if there are business, getting even surf shop doing rentals or kids
Right.
camps or other um, organizations or businesses that are running tours, that there's a lot of things, and that's part of what I'm looking at as a possible aspect to the business model of small fee to be on board and potentially getting elevated in listings or kind of some of these Yelp type features. I know there's a love hate maybe with some of that,
Yeah.
but
Right.
uh,
Yeah. Usually, yeah, they get you get a listing that's just part of the free part, and then get to enhance your listing, right, for a fee. That's typically how it's
right,
done.
right.
Yeah.
But
And
kids
then there's
camp
category
was
sponsors and things like that. Yeah.
right, right, and that's part of also what we have to build out is the sponsorship modules, and there's systems for that, but that's something that you get going with some basic systems, and then there's really the different levels of build out, as I know
Yeah. And I saw that you've got ways for people to stay in touch with you on Instagram and can get email newsletter. Um, there are other ways that they can stay in touch with you if they're not in San Mateo area.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm open. People can email me, Mike at explorelocalnature.com. So that's direct. But yeah, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, get subscribed. I'd love to have people on our e-newsletter. And something for people to think about is even if you're not in this area and may not be visiting here, I'd love to have you check it out and see if this is something that you would find useful where you are or where
Right.
you visit. And that's so trying to, think of that in that broader context, because we really want to be providing something that, and also trying to prove that this is of interest in other areas.
Yeah. Well, I know it's been a pearl of great price, like anything worth doing is, and congratulations on getting the site live and functional. It looks beautiful, and it is functions very well. So, congratulations on that.
Thanks. Coming from you, that's high praise. I appreciate that.
And I hope that you're able to get people in San Mateo outside off of their screens and getting their kids outside as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's the really exciting thing. That's the mission. And something with events, I just wanted to say, I know they talk about the physical and emotional, mental health aspects of getting out in nature. One thing with the event side that is kind of, I don't know, just not come upon, but has really clicked with me is that there's also, it is interrupting or helping get people connected to people. And, getting the epidemic of isolation is real. I can even experience working from home. And so getting out with people, and also making it safer and feel more comfortable to get out in nature when someone necessarily maybe hasn't been or hasn't found their peeps, but it really I get excited about that part as well. And in this ever increasing agentic uh, age and technological age, connecting with people and organic matter, both human and nature, the natural world is, I think, just going to keep getting more and more important.
Yeah, I would agree that it is. We all suffered in silence in some ways from during the COVID time, alone, isolated, and being around your 4 to 12 people that you know, like, and trust and care about you is critical. And it's a great point that you want to get outside with people. So if you feel more comfortable that way, and that's holding you back, then absolutely. And that's where those Audubon Society walks or some of those other organized walks
Mhm.
are really great ways to get some experience and build confidence.
Right, right, absolutely. So it's a
Well,
yeah, the
Mike,
community
thanks so
side.
much. All the information will be in the show notes so people can get in touch with you. And I appreciate you taking time to describe, explore local nature for me.
Thanks so much for having me. I really appreciate the opportunity. And thanks
You
for
bet, Mike.
being here with your show.
Yeah, you bet. Have a great night.
Thanks. You too.
All right. Well, great reminder if you do live in San Mateo or you're going to go visit San Mateo, you've got an opportunity to explore local nature and see what the events are for the time you're going to be there. If not, just check it out. Go visit it and send Mike some comments about what you'd want to see on that type of site if it were to come to areas that you're interested in. So thanks for joining me for this episode with Mike Kahn. And I truly hope that you take some time today, tomorrow, every day, and get away from the screens, get outside, listen to the wind in the trees, spend some time by a creek, and get outside and feel your feet in the dirt. This is Emmanuel Rose, Nature Bound.
Episode. If you found value in today's episode, please share with someone who needs to hear it. Be sure to purchase your copy of The 7 Principles of the Magic Rock at emmanuelrose.com or on Amazon. We thank you again for joining us today, and remember to get nature bound.